Welcome everybody to Throwback Thursday, and today we're dealing with Grabbed by the Ghoulies. And I'm sorry about that name. If you know what Ghoulies means in terms of slang term in certain parts of the world, then you'll know why I find that title hilarious. But yeah, it was with mixed reviews when it came out in 2003. But yeah, it's basically an action-adventure game with plenty of beat-em-up levels, and you're venturing through a forbidding Ghoul Haven Hall, and battling out with Monster's army of spine-tingling ghoulies. So let's start it. See what this game's all about. No idea why we're in a haunted mansion or anything, but I'm not gonna question it. Yes. I'll just call it that. Not really bothered about calling my game anything. Select. Let's go. Play Chapter 1. I'm sure we should have taken a right back there. Now we're lost and there's a storm coming. We need to find some shelter and fast. So we pick the scariest place possible. How about in that old house? That's right, my pretties. Come on in and say hello. Typical villain then. No way, let's carry on and try to make it to the next village. Places like this are always full of creeps, or worse. Me, a creep, Baron von Ghoul, how dare he? I do believe a lesson in manners is required here. An obligatory damsel in distress. Hey, get your hands off her. Excellent. 2 new additions to my collection. I must make arrangements to make sure they are most welcome. Unwelcome even. So yeah, venturing into the house by the looks of it. Yes, knock on those big knockers, or not. This game's full of euphemisms. Which is ironic considering the fact that it was a game nominated for Family Awards. Especially with a name like it does have. Nope, butler. What's all this noise? I'm trying to get to sleep. And who turned the lights out? Ah, the ghoulies, leave me alone. We're gonna get some gameplay. See, that's a problem with a lot of these games I've been playing through this series. It's just a bit... takes forever to get to anywhere. A lot of exposition, I guess you could say. I suggest Sir use the left thumbstick to move and hold the right thumbstick in the direction he wishes to attack. I think those little critters are starting to look hungry. Imps. So yeah, it actually looks pretty good in all honesty. I have heard that the camera controls are a bit iffy in and the fact that you have to use the right and left trigger to turn the camera, and you use the well done sir, you certainly seem very capable of battling unarmed. In addition to your fists, you may use certain items of furniture and other objects as weapons. Look for the grab icon. Press the A button to pick up a weapon and move the right thumbstick in the direction sir wishes to attack. May I give you Cook's special reinforced chair? Sadly not everything is well made. So yeah, like I was saying, it looks pretty good for a 13-year-old game. But then again, shell shading really does do that sometimes. Dearie me, sir is locked in. This means you will have to complete a challenge to escape. The gravestone icon means sir must defeat all the ghoulies in this room to complete the challenge. That's every last one, so get to it. Easy enough when you got a chair in your hand. Go on, eat chair. There we go. Challenge completed. He reminds me of the Tomb Raider butler. Splendid, sir. Did you do it? You did it. You may now leave through this door and begin the search for your friend. How did you know about her? Crivens is my name, and I'm the lovely butler here at Ghoul Haven Hall. May I have the pleasure of making sir's acquaintance? The name's Cooper. Pleased to meet you, sir. I shall pop up from time to time should you need any help. Let me remove that chair for now. Oh, I forgot to say, sir may discard weapons by pressing the B button, handy if sir is carrying one weapon but would rather use another. Let me also give you this map. It will show sir's whereabouts, and at the times points of interest you may access it from the pause screen. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, old man. Bye. So yeah, a lot of exposition in this. The rescue. Well, that's not ripping off Evil Dead at all. Gazook, sir, has suffered a super scary shock and successfully overcome it. I hope it doesn't happen again. Yeah. If you've ever watched Evil Dead, it has a moose on the wall that starts laughing, or a deer, whatever you want to call it, but it does have big teeth like that. Not sure whether or not there were many games around that had quick time events at this time of the decade. And it really does still look pretty good for its age. But like I said, shell shading does do that. Does make games age a bit better than normal. Certainly looks better than likes of Banjo-Kazooie that we played not long ago. This is a bit repetitive, this bit. It's gonna be the moose or the bird. Bird, moose. No one. Right. What's that rare weighty tome sir has just picked up? Why do I believe it's a bonus book? Keep your eyes peeled for more, as from here on, every visit to a room will have one. Collecting them could earn sir something interesting. Cool. Ooh, skeletons. Billiard room. For a game that's supposed to be about for kids and stuff like that, it's not very kid friendly. Ah, the door ahead is open, sir. Not all doors will trap you inside a room. It seems sir may walk straight through this one. Did I mention that sir may also rotate the camera with the left and right triggers? No, you didn't, but I worked that one out already. Doing so is highly recommended, as keeping one's foes in sight has obvious tactical advantages. No shit, Sherlock. Guess it takes getting used to using the camera controls as the way they are, because usually the attack buttons are the triggers and the moving of the cameras are toggles, so it's a bit weird to have it the other way around. Yeah, smash those skeletons. but it's not entirely intuitive the way the camera controls are, though they were panned at the time. What the hell's that? Oh, it's her. Help me. Stubby little thumbs. Don't worry, I'm here to save the day, oh yes. And she's gonna spin around. Yeah. Can't say I ever heard of this game before I got this rare replay collection. Oh cripes. I think the cinema is on the other side of that wall. So I can reach it by going back through the billiard room, I believe. But let me guess, you have to beat all these guys first. Gaming room. Ooh, my kind of gaming room. By Jove, Sir P is locked in again, which means it's challenge time once more. Yes, yes, the key icon means Sir must find the key hidden inside an object somewhere in this room. You should try looking inside some of the more rare items. Oh dear, my master won't be happy about all of this damage. Yay, we always love games that make you find keys. Not. Die! The animations are pretty solid as well, and I like the destructibility and the physics that are coming from kicking these guys around. So yeah, it's got plenty to like about it, that's for sure. And smack with a chair. There we go. Ah, it disintegrates as well as you go along. And here's people thinking that grabbing random objects was a Dead Rising kind of thing. Excuse me sir, but aren't you supposed to be searching for the key by breaking things? I am doing. Found the book though. Smash! Smash! No, fine. Smash! Oh, there's a skeleton inside it. Always a possibility when you're dealing with this kind of game. Ah, there we go. Obviously it was in the Xbox box. Alright, can move on now. This was actually the first game that Rare did for Microsoft. So yeah. Think you're doing well, eh? Let's see how you cope with having your maximum energy interfered with. In fact, I do believe I shall tinker with your ticker in every room from now on. I'm so dastardly, yes I am. He reminds me of Dick Dastardly off Wacky Races, to be honest, with that moustache. That's one way to ruin a load of paintings. Alright, here we go again. A ghoulie head icon with a number next to it means Sir must defeat the required number of that ghoulie to escape. Break some bones. Aye aye. Yeah, you better be scared, skeleton. Not met anyone like me before. Five more to go. Oh, cool. That's one way of defeating them all. So yeah, I think we've played enough of this to get a good glimpse into how the game is overall. So yeah, looks great. The combat is basic but functional, and the camera controls, though they are a bit weird, aren't exactly game breaking. And yeah, it's certainly got a style and a kind of comedic tone to it. And yeah, the animations are also solid for something that's 13 years old. So yeah, pretty solid overall. Not quite sure why it's got the mixed reviews it does, but maybe it just gets a bit more repetitive as you go along, but solid nonetheless. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.